Lou, you mentioned about the feasibilities that we've done to date. Tell us a little bit about the importance of a feasibility, and I guess case in point that we've done about 9 different versions to ours.
Yeah, every project has its inherent issues, either problems or benefits. Yours is no different to anybody else's. I believe where our strength is being able to identify a lot of those issues before they become a major within the project, and by continually updating the feasibility as we get more and more information. We believe that when we finalize something that will become the base for your project, we are going to be as close as you could be to having the actual costs that you're going to incur during the entire process. The process is long from the time you purchase the property, and we have a plan. We go through planning, documentation, construction and handover. We will be hand in hand for anything from 2 to 3.5 years, depending on the size of your project. So you certainly don't want to have too many loopholes during that period. The more loopholes you can close prior to starting the project, absolutely, that will give you the best possible result at the end. And I believe that our expertise lies in being able to identify those loopholes, and we field you from new developers. Normally only can cater for 20, 30, 40% of those loopholes, because they don't understand the bigger picture. Hopefully, well, that is our role, and that's what we provide, is to identify all of those loopholes. So I believe that the feasibility that we have now that will give you the best indication of where you're going to be at the end of the project.
Yeah, absolutely. And Pete, there was some thoughts from some of the investors or people considering to come in as investors regarding the train line that runs to the rear boundary of the property. What are your thoughts with the acoustics of the train line that comes out there?
I think it's fantastic. We love noise.
And
yes,
I asked that question to you because you've had some experience with acoustics over the years.
somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're just under 900 studios
Across Australia?
across Australia into the rest of the world. Yes, we have there's very little challenge with regard to acoustics for our office. We do consult to the ABC, Fairfax, the rest of the industry in the country. Train noise is actually a fairly comfortable noise to deal with because of its frequency component, and there are a number of ways that we can cost effectively deal with it, and we see it as presents as very little problem, and in fact it's no more of a problem than the fact that we have Dorset Road as a Category 1 road carrying trucks and buses, so it's all just noise. Just noise.
Great.
I think adding to that was we're doing one in Como Parade in Mentone at the moment. The train lines across the road, and the height of the train line to the building is very level, and it can be quite noisy. The one thing that I noticed about the site was that the railway line is actually lower than the site, and I noticed that when the trains did come through, the sound was very much a lot quieter.
In Dorset Road.
Dorset Road, yeah. So it made a huge difference to the buffeting of the sound. I would think that it's not going to have much effect on the site at all. Yeah.
Great.